Today we're going to talk about everything we have going on this week. There's some big ones. First and foremost, what we'll be talking about on Friday is probably 4 of the Magnificent 7 coming out with earnings this week, and individual stories on all of them, like Tesla, significantly off its high, struggling in EV sales, but the future, everything else they have, I think will be a key part of their earnings release. How about the next one, Meta Platforms? Got an upgrade this morning, but that stock is down, $100 and so off its recent highs where it got up close to $800. So it's off its highs. I think you're seeing a theme here. How about the next one on the list, and that is Microsoft, significantly off its all-time highs. And then, of course, Apple, which is still $30-some, even though it's up today, still some $30 off its recent highs. So possibly a low bar for stocks from the Magnificent 7. That should be interesting today. How about this? Also, we'll get a look at the U.S. consumer this week with earnings from Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. We'll see how this swipes, how the U.S. consumer so far over the last 6-9 months, U.S. consumers held up pretty well. We'll get more confirmation on that from the normal consumer, Visa, MasterCard, to the higher end consumer in American Express. That's one also worth watching. Then on Wednesday, we'll get a Fed meeting. It starts on Tuesday, ends on Wednesday. 97% chance that there won't be any move from the Fed, but the Fed press conference, Jerome Powell might be his final press conference. We don't know for sure. And the range of topics that he could talk about, like things like interest rates and going forward, tariffs and inflation. How about government intervention and all the things going on with Lisa Cook and her trial? Pretty controversial, Jerome Powell has been lately, not making public comments, but showing up for her trial at the Supreme Court. I think that could be interesting. Also, final things, tariffs. We're not going to probably get anything on that till February. Fed chair decision. Is the new Fed chair. President Trump said it was going to be in January. We're in the last week of January, and also now spiking are the possibility of a government shutdown. So all these things we're going to talk about this week